It's Friday. The first experience. The most shocking surprise.
And said, boss, they do. Except for maybe this part.
Don't spoil the ending. You have to see. Somehow, rated R. Only in theaters this Friday.
I earned my degree online from Southern New Hampshire University. When it came to colleges, I just couldn't find the right fit. You know, so many people say, like, I almost finished school, but I dropped out. When I saw, like, how much SNHU cost, I was like, I can actually afford this. Going to online school, it's a big step. When Southern New Hampshire University says that they can get you to that finish line, they get you to the finish line. You can't say you can't do it because I did it. Go to snhu.edu.
Late to everything on purpose. Never sitting, just searching. The tardy hawk, dominating her natural habitat. Classic. But the real
baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and our pitcher in this game, Luis Garcia.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. Before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Leading off, NYY Regular. Here comes a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Carlos Correa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe and second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Here's a 3-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. That one fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in game 4.
You can get a nice little nap in and probably come back, catch the restart.
And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. 2 outs. And it's fouled away.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground right side and foul ball. Now all even up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Bailey Ober. How about a report
I think it's closer over there. I don't think it's supposed to start here until maybe early afternoon. Yeah, like Albany, so I'm in Albany, so it's like all the way to the right.
And give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, weather says now. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it might be right now.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No time.
There was one other race that went like 6 hours caution or a red flag or something after a while, that it was raining so bad that it was flooding in most of the parts of the track that they had to. That was like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say.
Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. That one found hard the other way. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but in some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
Yeah.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Houston, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The wind to the pitch. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Makes the grab, one down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That thing was smoked, but needed a little more wind to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the second out.
That clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Foul ball there. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
And that drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. And that's outside. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Abreu jumps out of the way of ball one. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2. Count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Drops into the glove.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 1 out. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off. Slider misses outside. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes out, strikes. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Fall off foul. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Houston, this is Willie Castro. Wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Just missed it.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Byron Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Now the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Edouard Julien. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's a foul ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Buxton at first, 1 gone. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ober back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed. One fouled off, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. The pitch. Just missed. And a foul ball. The Astros down by a run here in the last half of the third. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one well upstairs. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied up here in the early going. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Castro makes the play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance.
Throws to first. That's out number 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. This is the American League Championship Series on the show.
You're so electric, baby.
And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Correa. Garcia back to work. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Correa measures 6 feet 4 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the pitch. Popped up right side. Altuve hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a curve misses outside.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
And that's outside. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. A little roller up along first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Royce Lewis now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Why to kick the pitch? Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one lifted in the air, left field. ALDS makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1.
I'm going to start it old. Here, I'm about to put on a
Fourth game of the ALCS. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Diaz. The line of the pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, these Astros did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he deals. That one a little bit high. 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
I should have went with that a little while ago for a little while.
Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Now it's the DH, Chas McCormick. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays can turn so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice.
Still some left, but I gotta
to second was the key to pulling it off.
heat it up now.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike. Next offering misses down and away. The count 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. Castro going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. And the right-hander back to work. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. The pitch.
Ball. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Righty delivers. And that misses as well. Well, over at first with one away. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit right field. Runner around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton, and he's already singled in this game. That's a slider for a strike.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. And he gets tied up right there.
I think he was sitting off speed
there. 0-2 now. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And there's a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're at the top of the 5th. That one is upstairs. Edouard Julien in the on-deck circle. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. Double play ball to second. Altuve. They get the tag on him, and that's 2. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick, front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The Twins up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. That one inside. 2-1. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the 6th inning. Now, Edouard Julien. And here it comes. There's a strike. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Kendall Graveman preparing to come on if needed. Montero, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. A little bit high. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Bounce to third, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're the top half of the sixth. Next pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Duvall. Feed to second, that's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Center field. Myers under it. Corrals it. And that is that. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 1.
Leading up.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a pitch. Popped up. Julian right there to make the grab. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 34,
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That one fouled off. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next offering upstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering way off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 1 out, base is empty. The other way, Lewis. Jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play.
the right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kendall Graveman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Graveman, a righty that throws with power. 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Just missed.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This one in the air. Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
That was kind of
That was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Yep. Whatever that would be. Unknown time.
Now one missed.
Whenever I'm sane enough to get back in.
1-2.
Conscious enough.
Almost got him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Base is empty, one away. Late here in Game 4. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, the first baseman,
Kyle Farmer getting ready to hit.
Let's see.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Go to second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. The pitch. And that one is inside. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Jacks getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Kicks and fires. That's down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every side wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Now, for me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jose Abreu will hit next. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. And it's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first. That takes care of Abreu. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New arm out of the bullpen, Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Tucker going back. And that one's gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Buxton at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball,
Well,
no
these
strike.
Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. That just
missed.
misses,
That's the ball.
and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Edouard Julien, the next to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 and 2nd. Over to first, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Correa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses, and it's 2-0. And the pitch.
Full night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. There's a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's a fair ball. Correa around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
2 outs, runner at first. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Seth Martinez will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Ryan Jeffers. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Brings it in for the third out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Astros 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Stama.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thielbar also getting ready. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The wind of the pitch. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. The Twins leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
1-1.
Good eye right there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Two outs. That's inside. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now here's the DH, Matt Wallner. And here it comes. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. The 0-1.
That's the ball. That's down.
And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Misses
Ball,
outside, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty.
Ball.
And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard, Kyle Farmer, the next twin up to hit. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike at the knees. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Man at second. That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Willie Castro now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch.
Here. 1-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
One ball, two
Good
strikes.
luck catching up to that one.
And a pitch. And that one goes straight to the backstop. In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Wallner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and There's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with one gone. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the 0-1. And that one missing low. Other thing in this part, I mean, he can sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swinging. Well done behind the dish. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That misses off the outside edge. Two outs. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
At the belt and fires.
Down is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. 1-2 now. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 7 and the Astros 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Stephen Okert.
Oh, it was over.
Some days, this is a pretty low leverage
It's not the
appearance
ninth
for him,
inning?
so you should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So digging in,
my God.
Jeremy Pena. He's already homered here in this one.
I was thinking that was the Astros. They were batting, but no.
And a pitch.
Oh, yeah,
The inside edge. Ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. 2-0. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again. The pitch. That's out to center field. Under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
The lefty, number 44.
He's 2 outs away. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. Chop to third. Lewis throws to first. And now the Astros are down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Okert is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Twins up big in this one. They're in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
$12 at Bathurst, the real one, about 2 or 3 weeks away. I think for Bathurst, it'd be cool if it falls on the week of my vacation. Well, no, because I'm on vacation for a couple of weeks. It might fall in the middle. It'd be perfect if it falls around the 15th. Because then I still have a couple days off after that weekend. It's close. It's close. Wow. Yeah, close.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just 1 dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours from all types of body pain. Aleve, longer-lasting body pain relief. Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep
Barrett Jackson's
or OSA.
only on, I think there's only live stream. I don't think it's on history or anything anymore.
Snore at night and gasp for air.
Yeah, I think it's only live stream on YouTube now. I don't think there's any more broadcast of it.
And we're more than just human beings.
That's all I saw was this. I don't think there's any more.
OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep.
Yes, it is.
Diagnosed?
Yep.
Talk to your
Bathurst
doctor
is
about
the
OSA.
14th.
Let's keep being human.
So I got the Olympics and a 12-hour race during that weekend. And the Daytona 500 weekend.
We're here for our convertible.
How about an SUV? Get out of
Wow,
here.
that's nice.
Here's the Suda.
Daytona 500 weekend at the same time as the Bathurst 12-hour.
Okay, let's move on. Were those trucks?
And the Olympics.
Whatever it is.
I'll be busy that weekend too.
Yep, still here.
That 12-hour race is all day Saturday and the same day as like the ARCA and Xfinity at Daytona. Plus, again, the Olympics all day. And Dirt Vision's going. I gotta watch that, so I get my money's worth out of it. I just paid them $40 for one.
A compromise, an asterisk. Sprite Zero Sugar? It's different. It's the lemon lime flavored refreshment you want with 0 sugar. This is Sprite Zero Sugar. Obey your thirst.
That's gonna be a fun week, man. all the Olympics off, but the Super Bowl being the Sunday, and it's the first, like, only the second day of my like 12-day vacation. Like having a whole week and a half off after the Super Bowl is great. Plus the Olympics going, Daytona 500 is going to be in that as well. Good times, man. Good times. Looking forward to it.
The strategist standpoint as well, Stevie, but I think he was touched there. Very rarely you see Spencer make a mistake there. High speed entry. I think maybe did get notes there.
I'm wide awake now, guys. I'm gonna go fill up the coffee.